All right, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Who of you would like to save some money? No? Are you all rich? Are you all rich and you don't have to take care of the energy bill you get every year, every month? Don't you want to reduce your energy costs? Oh, certainly. I don't believe that you say, oh, no, it's fine, I don't care what the amount I have to pay. Certainly you want to save some money, certainly want to control your energy management. Well, when you buy a washing machine, what do you look for? When you buy a fridge, what do you look for? We have labels here in Germany, and they tell you exactly how much energy they need, how much energy they consume. And when you buy this machine, you definitely go for the one which tells you, I'm going to save some money. So when you think about you have a production line, same thing. But I'm not the expert in telling you how it works with the machines. I need my colleague here on stage. He is the business development manager in energy management, and he will tell you more about this topic. Please welcome up on stage after the video, Edwin Girsat.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm welcome from me to this presentation on industrial energy management. You just saw this footage about transparent operations. Transparent operations are about making the right information available to everybody who may need it and everywhere where it might be needed. Energy data and energy management is definitely part of that. But let's be honest, who knows really how much energy he really needs? How much energy is flowing into a company? Where it is really used, consumed, and what happens to the energy? Today, we want to see how our SIMATIC portfolio, which, by the way, has become 60 years old this year, which this portfolio can help you cut your energy bills, and which role the very digitalization plays in this situation. Let's first of all have a look at how energy management has been realized in the past. Actually, all energy management processes of the past have happened, let's say, on your infrastructure level, on energy distribution level, sometimes including the buildings area. But what about your production machines? What about the very production areas? As a matter of fact, all these areas, all these machines have remained untouched. There are lots of benefits which could still be raised. The potentials are there, you could reap the benefits there. And today we want to see what we can do there. So in terms of technology, if you just turn around, you will see that we have lots of products and solutions there. What means our SIMATIC portfolio to help you do that. What you have done in the past so far, energy management on building level and some metering level. But again, as I said, the production areas are still there and wait to be, well, improved. The potentials are there and you can reap the benefits there. Let's have a look how that can be possible, how we can cut the bills there. First, we are looking at our, well, beloved home area. We have now the weekend behind us. Many of us may have, well, gone to some appliances stores to look for some new appliances, refrigerators, washing machines, and so on. Definitely everybody will also check the energy label, since that energy label is a good indicator to know, well, how much energy, how expensive the energy bill might become over the run of that appliance. So now it's Monday, or next Monday, we are coming back to the factory, and there we find lots of production machines with no energy labels. This is the situation right now. Honestly, I know production machines are, of course, more complex than maybe home appliances. You may produce different products at a certain machine. And let us be honest. Just by installing more efficient drives and motors, i.e. 3 or i.e. 4 motors, your machine does not necessarily become more efficient, since the way you operate your machines will have a big impact on its efficiency. That's why the German VDMA, Verband Deutscher Maschinenanlagenbauer, which is the association of OEMs, machine manufacturers, and EPCs, they have come up with a recommendation, which can help you, users, rate machine efficiency and especially compare one machine with the other one. To have a good indication which machine, well, lets you have smaller energy bills in the run of the life cycle of the machine. How does that work? The VDMA has said every machine supplier should specify the energy demand of their machines according to energy modes of the machine. So energy modes can be, let's say, off, standby, up to production level. And which source of energy are there? A typical machine will need electricity, maybe pressurized air, water, or maybe one or two more. And by specifying the values, the average energy needed in these modes, an end user can easily compare one machine with that of another supplier. So a very easy, transparent, and especially standardized way to cover, let's say, almost all machines. And this is where we want to help you. Because since the version 15 of our TIA portal, the very engineering tool for our SIMATIC platform, we have implemented this methodology in our engineering tool to help, well, our end customers and the machine builders deliver machines ready for energy management. That means our PLCs already have all these functionalities right in the beginning. The customers will have the analysis at their operator panel. While operating the machine, they will get the rating of the machines, the energy rating, in order to know whether something is going wrong or not. We can rate this efficiency on the very first day of the commissioning, when the supplier is there and helps you commission the machine. Later, after 3 or 4 months, you may do some settings wrong, and you may be operating the machine in a less efficient way. This analysis will exactly tell you that now the machine is not being run efficiently. After 1 year, 2 or 3 years, then wear and fatigue may happen to your machine. You will again get some indicators from this analysis to see that something is going wrong. And if you say, okay, this is cool to have such an analysis at my operating panel, but I have got 100 machines in your production shop floor, what about them? Now the digitalization helps us. Because by having, let's say, SIMATIC analysis tools, you can easily integrate all your machines, no matter 10, 50, 100, 500 machines, in a central tool. And the very digitalization helps us achieve an automatic and a very efficient and especially quick integration. Your very machine suppliers don't need to help you there. They don't need to come to you to modify the machine code, since by using this analysis on machine level, everything is already prepared. The software on top can easily and especially automatically source the data needed to give you, let's say, long-term analysis, real energy management over the entire shop floor containing all production machines there. And this is where we can see how energy management is also part of the digitalization story. So let's have a summary. What have we seen today? So first of all, we have got one solution for both the machine suppliers, manufacturers, and the end user. Machine suppliers can easily use the same tool which they need to have an automation code of their machines. The same tool can be needed to deliver the efficiency analysis of the machine. The end customers, of course, they will again have one operating panel, again the same tool, to not only operate their machine in an automated way, but also to receive the analysis results. And they can save money twofold. Why? Because they use one platform for both, and they can achieve, well, higher efficiency of their machine. So there are benefits to both machine manufacturers and end users. So we have now reached the end of my presentation. I would like to thank you very much for your attention, and we'll be pleased to answer your question. Please join us just 50 meters across our booth. There we have got our energy efficiency corner, and we'll be very pleased to answer your questions there. Thank you very much.
All right, dear Edwin, a big hand of applause to you. Thank you very much. You indicated where we find you on the booth, and there are big machines, and they are connected to MindSphere as well?
Exactly, yes.
So you can actually see how much data is produced, and it's being transferred into the MindSphere, and up there our colleagues will demonstrate what you can do with this data.
Of course, we will show you how to get more information out of data, turn data into valuable information for you.
And there was one more question I had in regards of, is it only really big plants and big companies you're going to advise to use the energy management system, or is it already affordable for smaller companies, and is it advisable to go for that?
Actually, the size is a very good question. The size of the machine doesn't play a role, the major role. As long as you have machines which have different energy modes of standby, power up and down, going through them many times a day or a week, then you can have the advantages of that analysis. Opposite of that would be if you have a production line which runs 24/7 at a certain speed, no changes to it, you won't need such an analysis. But, excuse me, the most of the machines, vast majority of them, will have different energy modes, and then that methodology can be applied.
All right. Edwin, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You can find him if you have further questions. Once more, big hand of applause to you.
Thank you.
And I see you back on stage here tomorrow as well. Thank you, Edwin.